whether we are still a part of this country, because one major objective of a state, the state has a social contract with the people. The people have surrendered their rights, their fundamental human rights, to the state. In return, the state is supposed to protect the lives and property of the people. But that doesn't seem to be the case in the Southeast. And we are wondering whether Southeast is still part of this country. We look for government nowhere. The youth are agitating. So many agitation because of age-long exclusion of the people of Southeast in governance. Age-long deprivation of amenities in the Southeast. You go to Southeast, you can't identify any federal government presence, and you see almost every kilometer, sometimes half kilometer, you see police. It's like, our place is like a conquered territory. We'll be trying our best, before the Anambra State governorship election last year, some youths said that there will be no election, Fatapop in particular. We reach out to them, explain to them why there should be elections, and they considered there was an election. Even before the recent general election, and people said there will be no election. We reach out to them. And not just that, we've been reaching out to them, but we have limitation as citizens. There is much government can do. First of all, government needs to reassure the people of the Southeast that they are part of this country. Because that's why when somebody will give directive, people tend to obey them because they believe that the government is not protecting them. Otherwise, why would a non-state actor give directive and people obey? Because people have lost confidence in the leadership. And we are asking the federal government to demonstrate that they are part of this country. We pay our taxes, we fulfill our obligations to the government. Government should do something so that these people, youths that are protesting, we believe that they are part of them. You know that they don't even, at a stage they said that we are part of the problem. That we are not talking to the government. We are talking to the government. You can see, we are talking to the government. We've made several appeals. Government include people of Southeast at every level of governance, especially at the federal level, so that people will have at least a sense of belonging. Government provides some amenities in that place. People will have a sense of belonging. And the government, there's a time government needs to act. It's not forthcoming. And we're asking, are we still part of this country? We need the federal government. And that's why we also added recently, say government. Since these youths are pointing at one direction, the release of Mr. Nnamdi, who is incarcerated, the leader of IPOB, we say, look, government, based on our findings, if this man is fundamental to peace process in the Southeast, release Mr. Nnamdi. Since a court of competent jurisdiction has discharged and acquitted him of 15 charges, why is federal government still holding him? Release him, because some miscreants are using that as an excuse to foment trouble. And we are still appealing that federal government can help people of Southeast by releasing Mr. Nnamdi. We believe he's a freedom fighter, he's not a criminal, and the court of competent jurisdiction has acquitted him. So release him. If you release him, my friend,
in the quest
those people
for freedom,
those people killing in Igbo land are not Igbos.